Yeah, we chose the XUS, Zargo US dollar, for a number of reasons, but mainly, obviously, we have a lot of clients potentially in the US, the way we're sending money to and from to South Africa and to the UK and Europe. So that's one. And the second, and perhaps the best reason actually, is Africa, because we've got so many different African countries using the US dollar, which is in partnership with their local currency. So sometimes it will go into, say, Kenyan shillings. We've also got to go into Kenya in dollars because they want to move it in dollars. So that was the prime reason for why XUS. So on top of the XUS, we actually did a number of other things. We actually made sure that we are audited. And why do we want to be audited? We want to be audited to make sure that we have one-to-one backing with actual fiat in the bank account. So we chose an international auditing firm. They have been in not very long ago, and they went through our funds, our KYC process, our AML process, and then our ongoing processes. So they've checked us, they've given us a nice clean bill of health, and they will be back. So we are very open to be audited. That sounds like a strange thing for some companies, but we are open for it.
You have to actually look at it in a slightly different way. A lot of people talk about volatility and the price of XRP goes up and down. So how would that be a bridge? But it goes up and down in relation to fiat currencies. So for example, if you have the XRP price in relation to the US dollar and you have the XRP price in relation to the euro, what you have is three variables. You've got the US dollar going up and down, you've got the euro going up and down, and the XRP price going up and down. But they are both linked to XRP, meaning that XRP becomes the stable coin where the euro and the dollar is fluctuating. So it is that bridge to jump in between the currencies. So as you have multiple currencies around the world and all linked to this XRP ecosystem, you can have all the currencies in the world doing that while XRP stays in the middle, actually as the stable monetary value in between. And that is why it is seen as a bridge currency. And for that very reason, we have decided to use XRP as our bridge currency, as our foreign exchange.
Our target audiences are companies, large corporates, especially financial institutions, banks specifically, that need to offer a speedy alternative on their international money transfer, and also a very low-cost alternative, and especially going into Africa, where we really need to empower people to be able to transfer money across the world quickly and cheaply. At the moment, they are it costs quite a lot of money, up to 19%. The second target audience is definitely individuals themselves who also need to transfer money. And then the third target audience is obviously companies who also need to transfer across the world.
So currently you can access our stablecoin via our web platform. That's the mostly used at the moment. And we also recently rolled out a mobile platform for iOS and Android. We have the XUS, XGB, and XEU, so which is US dollars, euros, and pounds, and XZR, which is our South African rand. We'll be rolling out currencies as we go along. We've got a target of 10 African currencies for the next, I want to say, year to 2 years. So we also take security very seriously. A lot of people misunderstand sometimes what security means. The security is also from a back-end system. Yes, we do pen testing. We do a lot of perimeter environmental security on that front. But also there's a lot of security with the user interaction. For example, we use you can almost liken it to a 3-factor security, where you have to have your what you know, what you have, your device, and who you are. And today, in order to log in, you have to actually scan your facial biometrics. So we actually tick all those boxes, and it's really enforced onto the users to make sure that when a transaction happens, that it is actually them that are doing those transactions. But Mark, you have a better way of explaining what neuromorphic biometrics is.
Neuromorphic facial biometrics is kind of the next stage of facial recognition. So this is not something that you do on your device. It is actually server-side. But what it does is it actually uses AI to remember you. So it works how the brain works. So for example, if I don't see you for 5 or 6 years, you kind of have a recollection of me, but your brain automatically goes, oh, that's Mark. But he's aged, you know, hopefully well, but this I hope with he's aged well. But the brain does that. The neuromorphic actually does that. It does about 3,000 processes in about 3 seconds, whereas normal facial biometrics is maybe 50. So it's very, very advanced. And we're able to prove that, for example, the face on the ID book and at the golden source is actually you. And as you go through time, it's kind of using that face as you grow. One of the things we don't do is store the face. We actually store a hashed algorithm of the face, and that's very, very important, again, from a security point of view and a personal protection of personal information point of view, so that we don't break any rules along those lines.
And remember that we are on the XRP ledger, and that is one of the key things about Zago and the reason why it was founded, to be able to send money cheaply and empower people across Africa.